Hello, everyone. Welcome. Santa Yumie here to talk about Path of Exile 2. Oh my god, I've been very excited to show off this game to y'all. I have a lot to talk about. There's a lot of things to talk about. So first of all, I wanted to talk a little bit about the fact that this game currently, at the time that I am streaming it, it is early access. And so I kind of love this because it's the most early access game possible. This is not one of those early access games where they're like, oh, you know, it's early access, but really this is all the game is ever gonna be. It's just that there's like pared down offerings or things like that. No, there's very much like an enormous game here to be played. It just wasn't the most stable when it first launched. So you've probably seen a lot of things from folks where their game would randomly freeze or crash, and yeah, so that's the deal. There was actually an enormous patch yesterday, which has supposedly fixed a bunch of the issues, but this is just a heads up. If the game crashes, we roll with it. We just roll with it. Because the biggest thing for me is, even with all of the weird random like game crashes and things like that, I've still sunk like 30 hours into this game over the weekend. Which is kind of insane. That's a lot of time for a snake lady with a full-time job. So anyway, for those of you who are curious about what this game is, let me kind of walk you through like what the game is, how it works. There's a lot of really fun stuff. There's a lot of very confusing things, which are like less confusing than the first game, but are still confusing. So I kind of wanted to explain that so that folks who are interested, they can check this out. But beyond that, the other thing I wanted to point out, which some folks were very kindly talking about in the pre-chat, which is great. If you don't have $30 to play this game right now, that's fine. You don't have to buy it. This is just for the crazy snake people and our ilk who were so excited about this game we wanted to play it, even with the weird stability issues and stuff. But if you wait a couple of months, this game will be completely free, and you'll be able to play it at that point. And also any like weird like starting bugs and stuff should be totally ironed out. This is for the truly crazy amongst us. You worked an entire work week in this game in 2 days. Listen. It was really fun, okay? It was really, really fun. Bear and I had a ton of fun playing this. So, okay. Anyway, big fun. I really enjoyed this game. So this game, it is an ARPG. So it's an action RPG. It's kind of like top down. If you are familiar with the original Path of Exile, this is very similar, but there's some differences to it. If you're familiar with Diablo, this is going to be kind of similar to that too. But if you've just played something that's kind of top down where you have multiple different moves to interact with enemies in the world, like for me personally, I have a lot more experience with World of Warcraft. I played a lot of that. A frightening amount of that as a young person. So some of the stuff that I picked up from that was nicely transferable to this game. So that was cool. But yeah, at the current time, there are 6 classes that you can play. According to the developers, they're going to expand that roster once this game is free to play for folks. But currently, of the 6 classes, they're all pretty fun. There's like a nice variety of things. One thing I would say is if you don't have like a super juiced PC, do be aware that if you play the sorceress, so like pure int magic casty set everything on fire class, there is a non-zero chance that the game will crash occasionally. Bear is playing a sorceress currently and is experiencing this. He's having a blast with it, but it is kind of like a, oh, texture didn't load. Alrighty. So anyway, so do be aware of that. I think all the other classes are fine though. I was worried a little bit about the witch, because the witch summons like a bunch of dudes, like a bunch of skeletons and stuff onto the screen. But I've heard that it's apparently pretty okay. I've seen some folks streaming with the witch and it seems okay. It is the power of magic. Oh, that's actually really good to know, Sky. I haven't tested it out on a Steam Deck yet, but it's actually super cool that it works pretty well. That's awesome. That's actually really good to know. I've been using, so I've got 2 different PCs. I guess technically between Bear and I, we've tested this now on a couple of different PCs. So Bear has like a 3000 series graphics card. On the current PC I'm using, I have like a 4000 series graphics card, but I also played this on my derpy laptop, like my super derpy laptop, which is like a 1650 Ti. And the game actually was surprisingly good. I think there was only one zone where I had to turn some of the textures down just because it wasn't rendering super well. It was this really grassy area. My poor laptop did not like the grassy area. It was like, what is this? There's too much grass, too many lights, can't handle it. So I turned all the lights and the textures down and then it was fine. It was just kind of stuttering a bit, but here's the thing, Tsukitsune. Snackbrain is a little tired. Snackbrain can't remember exactly whether or not Bear has a 3080 or... God, I can't remember. But yeah, so this, I guess the point of what I was trying to get across is you can like run this on a bunch of different PCs and stuff. And that's actually super cool that you can run it on the Steam Deck too. So yeah, a huge patch just came out yesterday. So that will hopefully mean we have less crashes during today's stream. But we'll see. So yeah, the class that I'm playing is a monk. I thought the monk looked really cool in like some of the previews and things. And it has been super fun. I have really liked it a lot. I have run like an ice lightning monk. You can technically also run like wind builds or like more physical builds, but I really like the elemental stuff. It's really good. The elemental stuff is super, super fun. Also, this is kind of like early game, so a lot of folks are going to have like very strong opinions about like what is super good. Just kind of have fun with it. The one thing that is kind of clear based on people's play testing is that ice is pretty strong as an element. The ability to freeze enemies is really, really powerful, especially bosses. Like, you can freeze bosses, which is very, very useful if they're trying to murder you. So freezing is definitely very powerful, but the other elements are great too. You've got a bunch of different things to pick from, which is super awesome. So yeah. Yes, indeed, it is pretty cool. Yes, exactly. There's some things I wanted to go over super quick before we hop into like me actually playing the game. Is I wanted to go through some stuff that I know folks are a little bit spooked about. So first thing I wanted to talk about is items, rarity, and equipment, because I think this is pretty cool, but a little bit non-intuitive at first. So let me go, hold on. I'm gonna tab over here. Okay, so I have this nicely laid out. I came prepared to talk about all this. So there are 4 different rarities of items to keep in mind. You've got normal items, which is like this one, the Crackling Quarterstaff. You can see that it's a normal item because its name and like a lot of the text is all in white. It's just called the Crackling Quarterstaff. It doesn't have like any modifiers or prefixes or suffixes or anything. So this is like your base level thing. Then you have magic. So this is a magic item. You can see that its name, it's still a Crackling Quarterstaff, but it's got extra stuff that's been tacked onto it. That extra stuff corresponds to extra abilities. So this Crackling Quarterstaff, in addition to being a fun elemental staff, also will add extra cold damage, and you'll get some mana back whenever you kill an enemy. So magic items will always be in blue, and then any potential modifiers they've got will be down below them. Then we've got rare items. So this is a rare Crackling Quarterstaff. It is in yellow. It's very fancy looking. It has a ton of modifiers on it. And this is also like substantially better than a lot of other things, right? So like a lot of its base stats will be better, but it also has a lot of extra modifiers. With a regular magic item, they can only have like 2 modifiers that you can give them. Some magic items will just like come with one right off the bat, and you can give it another one. But this rare items, you can actually have a total of 6 like substats essentially on them. You can have 6 modifiers. So yeah, this is one that has 6, which is awesome. It's got a lot of really cool stuff. This is a Crackling Quarterstaff that I'm trying to improve a little bit, and then I'm gonna swap it onto my character. It's not quite ready to go yet, but it's getting close. I'm getting it there. And then last but not least, we have unique items. These are very, very, very rare. You will see that this one is in orange. It's got like its own little thing, like you can see the little like title, I guess like illustration around the name is a little bit different between these two. Unique items are interesting. They're interesting. They're very, very powerful, but they're also like hyper focused on a particular build. So this one that I picked up, this unique item is really good for characters with lifesteal. So this is an item that essentially it gives you a lot of something called energy shield, which I'm going to show off in a little bit. But in exchange, every time that you use a skill, which is like the basic thing you're doing in the game, pretty much everything you're doing is a skill, you lose life. It also has pain attunement, which gives you extra damage when you're on super low life. So this is something that you'd run on a character with lifesteal, because then you can like make sure you don't die. While you're actually running this. My character is not a lifesteal character, so this is just like hanging out in my inventory. So let me actually show y'all. Let's go over to my character. So I've got a bunch of equipment on my character. These are like all the different like potential things you can do. So you can see there's like a left and a right side with like primary and secondary weapons. You can actually, in this game, it's super cool. If you want to run 2 different builds of the same character, you can actually like swap between them. So if you have like a really, really good lightning staff and you want to be a lightning monk smacking people with lightning bolts and stuff, you can have like a lightning staff equipped, and then you can toggle between that and another staff. I just have everything on the one staff. I probably should be working on having 2 different like weapons I can swap between. Like a bear has 2 different like casting magic staffs that he uses, whereas I just have the one. I just have the one that I'm using, and it's worked out pretty well. So this is the staff that I've been using for a really long time. I think that it's just been really good for my build because some of the modifiers with it give me actual like stat bonuses to my character. So like the very bottom ones, the +6 to dexterity and the +6 to intelligence. Those are really great. Because it means that I can unlock certain types of gear or certain skills a little bit easier just because I've got those passive buffs to stuff. So yeah, that's super nice. I have also equipped some runes onto this. You do not have to do this. I acknowledge that this is like somewhat early for me to be doing this, but listen, I was having fun, all right? I really liked this weapon, and I was like, screw it, I'll find some more runes that I can put on other weapons later. And I did, so I'm vindicated now. But anyway, I'll talk about runes in a second. So you have like a primary weapon of some sort. Some classes, like warrior, might also have shields, which is super cool. So there's just like a lot of different things that you can do. In addition to that, you're gonna have like your basic equipment. So you'll have headgear in some capacity. You'll have like a body armor, like a cloak or a dress or something like that. Then you've got bracers or like gloves, something to go on your hands. You've got boots, shoes. We like shoes. Shoes are good. And then you have a belt. So the belt is super cool because it comes with charm slots. So you can see right below this, I've actually got a charm equipped. Charms are awesome because they often have like really good resistances to stuff. So right now I have one for fire resistance because a lot of enemies have all been belching fire at me. So I have this on, but you can see this one, it says belt and then charm slots 1. You can get belts that have more charm slots because you can see there's 3 potential things where I could put charms. So right now I just have one, which is fine, but in the future, like you'll be able to find some that'll have some more charm slots and things like that. Let's see, before I go back down, I've got some other stuff. You can equip 1 amulet. This is my amulet. This is my Dex build amulet. Oh, god damn it. There's a motorcycle. Hold on. So loud. It's like gonna snow. I guess they're getting in their last hurrah before it snows. God damn it. Anyway, this is my amulet. So this is pretty good for me. It gives me a lot of dex. Big fan. Big fan of this. You can equip 1 amulet. Amulets are generally pretty good. They've got a lot of really good either stat bonuses on them, or I had an amulet for a while that gave me like, I think like an 8% increased rate of like rare drops and things like that. I ended up swapping that to bear because I really wanted this dex amulet. I almost called it a charm. I wanted this dex amulet a lot, and because we're like trading items, if he finds anything good, I can still benefit from that. Besides that, I've got 2 rings equipped, kind of similarly to charms. A lot of these are going to have like resistances on them, or they might have like other bonuses. So again, I've got one with fire resistance because there's a bunch of fire things that are always trying to set me on fire. And then I've got this one, which gives me more mana, as well as I regain a tiny bit of mana every time I kill an enemy, and I also do a little bit of cold damage with my attacks. So yeah, that's pretty decent. The last things that I've got equipped are a life flask and a mana flask, which we will talk a little bit about once I start playing. But the life flask, exactly what it sounds like. This is a way to regain life in a pinch. As you can see, this is actually labeled with blue and with some modifiers on it because this is a magic item. You can actually, I'll show you in a second, we can upgrade normal items to magic items and magic items to rare items. So I have a tendency to look for good flasks. Trying to like roll good stats onto them. This flask has served me well. It's got a decent amount of charges. I think it's got 9 charges that I can use. It recovers health relatively quickly. which is nice. And then same thing with this flask. I've got a decent amount of mana that it recovers. It recovers it very quickly and also has more charges for me to use. So yeah, it's good. Besides that, let me show you all the stuff that we actually use. On this page, I'm not going to go through like all these things because I don't want to be too overwhelming. But these items, like the Orb of Transmutation and the Regal Orb, these are really important because they will transform like either a normal item to a magic item or a magic item to a rare item. So this is how you can actually get from this to this and this to this. What I will say, they're increasing the rate that Regal Orbs will drop, the ones that upgrade a magic to a rare, because up to this point they've kind of been sparse. Which has been kind of sad. So I've been hoarding them whenever I find them. These are much more common. There's a bunch of different ways that you can like obtain these. Sometimes you'll obtain shards of stuff. Like this is a Regal shard. This comes from, sometimes you'll find them out in the world, or if you disenchant something, you'll be able to get these. They combine together in groups of 10 to create either a Regal Orb or an Orb of Transmutation. So, no magical, I didn't even know Regal Orbs existed. Yeah, no, they're super rare. I think I've found 2 so far. I think I found 2. And then I got 1 off of like having a bunch of Regal shards. But yeah, no, they realized that the drop rate on those was way too low. So they very, very slightly like improved that a little bit. So yeah. Oh man, that's a good question. I personally, compared to some other ARPGs, I really like this one. Like, even with the stability issues, I still really like this one. I kind of bounced off of Diablo a couple of times. Like, I played a little bit of it, and it was totally fine, but I don't know. I've been really looking forward to, like, this in particular, Path of Exile 2, for a couple of reasons. Because Path of Exile 1 was super cool, but there's some quality of life features that I have really appreciated in this game. I've appreciated a lot of things quite a bit. But yeah, that's a great question. I personally have really liked this game, but that's not like a slight on Diablo or any other ARPGs. I just personally have liked this one quite a bit. So let's see. Beyond that, so talking about this again, talking about my weapon. So you can see it's actually got, like, compared to these quarterstabs that are just like normal, this has actually got 2 runes that are on it. Again, you don't have to do this. In fact, certain precious resources like Regal Orbs and like rune sockets and things like that don't feel like you have to use them immediately. You can hold on to them and like wait to see what you think. But for me personally, I was a really big fan of this weapon. It was giving me a lot of stats that I needed. So what you do for this is, if you have some weapons just come, like weapons or equipment will just come with these sockets. So this one is an example of this. So you can see when I'm not hovering over it, it looks like a normal pair of gauntlets. But when I actually like have my cursor go over it, you can see that there's this little like socket that appears on it. This means you can put a rune on this. You can actually like give this ability to your equipment. You don't have to just like chance into something like this. At a certain point in the game, you unlock, let me show y'all real quick. I'm actually gonna go put these in my inventory and I can show this to y'all. The salvage bench. Oh, this is a great bench. This is a great place. This place is super cool because it lets you take equipment that you're not going to use. Like, I'm not going to use these gauntlets at all. And I can actually just salvage the part of them that has the socket on it. So if I salvage this, bam, this has become an Artificer's Shard. Just like the other shards, like Regal shards and stuff like that, you need 10 of these to make an Artificer's Orb, at which point you can take that and insert that into your equipment to actually get that rune slot, which is super nice. The other thing that you can exchange at the salvage bench are any equipment that have quality. Admittedly, this is the one thing I find a little bit obnoxious, because at least with things that have like rune slots in them, it's super apparent, right? Like when you hover over it, you can see that it's got a rune socket. Quality is kind of dumb. I don't know why they don't have this highlighted better. They're doing such a great job with like highlighting stuff in different colors and giving stuff extra names and things. But no, quality doesn't get like a special little highlight. You have to like very carefully look for it. So this particular Great Club has quality. So it's the second thing down. So it's two-hand mace, and then quality is right below that. You can mulch this, and then this will give you, depending on if it's a weapon or if it's a piece of armor, this will give you a tiny little piece that you can improve the quality of your equipment, which is super great. So yeah, this, when I mulch it, it becomes Blacksmith's Whetstone, which is super nice. So this improves the quality of a martial weapon. So because I mulched a weapon, this becomes something that I can use to improve a weapon. So if you really like a weapon like I do, if you really like, let me go back to our stash over here. If you go here, you can see that I've improved the quality of this quite a few times. Quality plus 19% is like about as high as I can go on this. Most things you can only improve to quality 20%. So I'm getting to kind of the upper limits of where this weapon can actually go. But yeah, no, I really wish that they made it more obvious what quality was, because sometimes I'll like be rushing through like an area and like trying to pick up stuff off the ground. And you have to like really quickly scan over things to be like, oh geez, okay, let's look for things that have quality on it. And sometimes you'll circle back around to like an area that you've already cleared and you're like, oh, I missed this. I missed this, god damn it. Yeah, let me show y'all one other thing real quick. I'm gonna put these in my bag. So regardless of what zone you're in, you'll always have access to your stash. Stash is super important. You'll see a lot of people memeing about it online. Stashes are great. It's a place where you can store a bunch of things. I've got things really nicely like organized. This took way too long. I spent too much time doing this. You don't have to do this, but it's nice just to like quickly scan through to find the stuff that you're looking for. But if you are interested and you end up picking up the game, you actually get 300 credits to use in the in-game store. And I would suggest picking up some more stash tabs. There's a bunch of different types of them, so don't feel like you have to like grab anything right now, but it is nice that you have the option to have more stash tabs, because stash tabs are great. They're super, super useful. So you'll always have access to your stash. You'll always have access to a well, which I would suggest visiting anytime that you're back, just to make sure that everything is like refilled and ready to go. Your charms and your flasks and things like that really need to get upgraded. Excuse me, not upgraded. They need to get refilled. They need to get refilled whenever you come back to camp. So yeah, sometimes you'll have like not really use them a bunch, and so you don't need to, but it's a good habit to get into, to stop by the well. Then another place that will be accessible is just a place to sell your stuff. So in this zone, Zarka is the person I talk to buy a lot of items, but also disenchant things. So the difference between these is disenchant. You can use to disenchant magic or rare items. So if I were to disenchant these two, you can see that I would get, let me go up here, I would get transmutation shards. So 10 of these become an orb of transmutation, which lets me upgrade a normal item to a magic item. So if you're really low on those orbs, disenchanting a bunch of magic items is great for that. You can also disenchant rare items, and you'll get regal shards to turn into regal orbs. So don't forget that this option is here. It's nice if you're kind of low on those, or if you have like a rare item or magic items that you don't really care about, you can disenchant them. Alternatively, though, you can just sell them. You can just sell them. It'll tell you how much gold they're worth. Typically, a lot of things aren't worth like too much gold, but it's kind of nice to have some gold kicking around because you can actually buy stuff from the shop. There'll be a lot of different weapons and things you can check out, or there will always be like another shopkeep who you can go and talk to, and they're going to sell more specialized stuff. So here we've got like 3 different pages of things. So we've got a bunch of weapons on the first screen. We've got a bunch of equipment and some more weapons. And then we've got like boots and helmets and things like that. I have used the shop a lot. It's super useful. It actually rotates pretty frequently. I'm not sure if it's, I want to say it's like every other like zone you do, or maybe it's every zone. I can't remember how often it rotates. But if something looks really good and you want it, like it's a good idea to pick it up. And again, you can like improve things that you find here. So like if you like something and you want to pick it up, you can go ahead and do that. But yeah, so that's super nice. Really big fan of that. So this game has been really good about dropping a lot of shards and things for like orbs, giving you a lot more chances to actually level things from normal to magic. And then hopefully with the recent patch, it will be easier to get things from magic to rare. That has been a little bit trickier at this point. So a couple of really nice quality of life features. So for one thing, as far as I can remember, I feel like this wasn't a feature in PoE 1. Maybe my memory is just bad, but you have like a pause menu. You have 2 pause menus. You can just like go into your skill tree and like go through like your inventory and stuff, and like it's paused, which is really nice. I find it really tough when games don't let you pause because like life is kind of hectic. Like if you have to get up and leave for some reason or like go somewhere else and do something, it's really nice to actually have that as an option. There's yeah, okay. Thank you, Shazzy. Thank you for confirming my memory. That was like one of the biggest things that killed Path of Exile 1 for me, is like, shit, man, life gets really crazy. It's very difficult to play a game that will not let you pause. Like, enemies will just like roll around the world and roll up on you. And like, I gotta go like get myself some water, man. I gotta go get myself like... If the doorbell rings, if like something is going on, like, oh my god. But yes, no, yeah, if you open up the passive tree, I have done this in the middle of battle and have been fine. If you pull up the passive tree, it pauses the game. So like, there's 2 different ways you can pause. You can either pull up the passives tree, or you can pull up this menu, the menu that lets you go to like options and stuff. This is... right now it's not paused because I'm in like a camp or whatever, but like if you're actually in the overworld, it pauses the game. This is amazing. It's a small thing, but it is so appreciated. I saw so many people talking about this online of like, thank God this is a feature now, and I'm like, oh, let's go. I'm so excited. So anyway, it's a small thing, but it's kind of crucial. I'm kind of amazed that more games don't have this, because like, god damn. I need to be able to pause, man. I can't just like worry that I'm gonna die randomly. So that's a huge improvement. Really, really big fan of that. I'm actually playing on controller as well. You can play this In fact, I think most people, if you're playing this on PC, are going to be playing this with a mouse and keyboard. I just personally prefer playing with a controller. I have like, I don't know, pre-carpal tunnel. It's not like actual full carpal tunnel, thankfully, in my right arm, and playing with a controller is better for me because I can just like relax my arms in my lap with the controller, which is super nice. Some people have the opposite reaction. Some people do much better with a mouse and keyboard. I'm just one of those people that if I have the option to have a controller, I'm going to use the controller. And yeah, that's been really good. You can also like remap a bunch of things. A couple of things I want to point out for the PC version specifically. I don't think these are a problem on PlayStation as far as I can tell. But if you are playing with a controller, for one thing, make sure that you like are comfortable with all of the different skills that you've mapped to different buttons. But I would highly recommend mapping the interact key to its own unique thing. So when I first pulled up the game, the interact option was mapped to A, but A was also mapped to, I think, just like my regular swing. I've changed that. A is my dodge button, and I've got interact mapped to my left trigger plus A. This will be very helpful in certain parts of the game. You don't have to do left trigger A, but just try to have like a dedicated button specifically for interact so that the game doesn't like think that there's two options available. This is super important for the trials of the Sekhemas, because there's a couple of areas where you have to interact with like certain chalices and things like that, while there's a bunch of enemies around you. And if you have like anything else mapped to that button, it's much harder to actually interact with the chalices without like accidentally interacting with the enemies. So that's like my biggest tip. If you're using controller, just make sure that you've got that interact option, like this little hand, mapped to something else. I would preferentially say to do that earlier rather than later. Just so that you get used to it. I only realized I would need to do that at level 20, so I'm still kind of getting used to it. But yeah, it's helped a lot. The trial of the Sekhemas went a lot better with that, so. Oh god. Jazzy, been listening to Yumie so much I've dropped a nice quarterstaff for my bow using a ranger. Oh god. Also, there's some okay, so this is like obviously something that's going to get patched, but there's a really weird display issue right now with PC if you're using a controller. It's within the passive tree menu, which is the next thing we're going to talk about, and then we'll actually play the game, I promise. I just figured this would be really helpful because I know a lot of folks in my community were like asking a bunch of questions about this and wanted to have someone talk through some of this. But yeah, there's kind of a weird visual bug in this menu if you're on controller. On the right hand side, you can see, so you've got Ardura Caravan, and then you've got skill points, ascendancy points, and then right underneath that, you've got your modifiers. So at the time of release, there's 3 different like base skills that you can have. Strength, dexterity, and intelligence. And certain classes are going to want certain amounts of this. I am a class that likes to have both dex and int, but I also have a little bit of strength because some of my moves require a little bit extra strength. There's a really weird visual bug where if you improve any of these stats within the skill screen, for some reason it displays wrong, specifically on this screen, which is super weird. I don't know why it does that, because if you go to your actual character like sheet, it is totally fine here. It'll be displaying the correct stuff. But yeah, for some reason it is weird on this screen. The only way to fix it is just like hopping out of the game and then rebooting it again. But like, because all of that is correct here, you don't need to actually worry about that. If you want to know what your actual stats are, you can go ahead and look at them here if you ever improve them in the middle. So Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why. The skill tree is strange. It acts in very strange ways. So a lot of people I've seen have been very spooked about the skill tree. I don't blame you. It's a little scary. It's a little scary. A little spooky, but that's okay. Yeah, no, it is more like a skill net. It's very large, but that's okay. I suggest staying zoomed in. It makes things a little bit more approachable. When you're first starting the game, you're going to be given like kind of a starting area depending on your class. So they've got things divided depending on like what types of base stats your character cares about. So at the very top, this is the like pure int. Down here is pure strength. Over here is pure dex. And then the classes in between those kind of use like a little bit of both. So monk is like a hybrid class. So has dex and int as something that you care about. So that's why it's between the int and the dex side of the tree. You've also got like, yeah, so that's why things are divided like this. Is you've got strength portion here, dex portion here, int portion up top, and then hybrid classes are between them. So the reason they do this is because if you want to like spill over into neighboring trees, it'll be somewhat more reasonable for you to do that, because then like you share some similarities with the classes that you're right next to. So yeah. Yeah, no, here's the thing. Uematsu, I agree. And this is another thing I like about PoE 2, is that this skill net does look a lot cleaner. Big fan. I feel like the skill kerfuffle in the first game was like a little bit insane. Much better here. Much easier to read. Still intimidating, but much easier. So when you're first starting out, like all you need to do is just worry about this stuff. Like, look at this. I still haven't even like branched out that much from this area. Yeah, no, it's true. There is also a search function. It is definitely needed. At a certain point, when you feel slightly more comfortable, you can start exploring a little bit further on the tree to see like what lays ahead of you. Like right now, I'm kind of trying to cruise up here to like this crit damage area, because the crit damage has been fun. I've liked it. I've liked the crit damage. It's also pretty close to a jewel socket. I picked up a couple of jewels. They're sort of a weird thing where instead of socketing them onto equipment, you socket them onto the tree itself, which is wild. You're not going to have to worry about jewels for a little bit, but know that jewel sockets are typically kind of far out on the tree. You kind of have to go hunting for them. So this crit thing is perfect because I can go and like snag a bunch of these, and I can also stick a jewel right over here. So yeah, so this is nice. There's a bunch of things. We're gonna go head back down here. When you're just starting out, just focus on your little corner of the world. It's okay. It's gonna be all right. It's not that crazy, I promise. There isn't too much to do. I personally really like being a bit defensive when you're starting out. So for my build, I grabbed, like the first things I grabbed were evasion and energy shield. Energy shield you can think of as like temporary HP. It is this fun little blue bar that goes around the side of your health bar. And if that is not depleted, then nothing will happen to your health. Healer shields, it's actually a pretty good... Yeah, exactly. It's a nice little shield for your health bar, which is super nice. So I like them a lot too. I'm trying to remember, does armor work like that for other classes? I can't remember, because evasion is its own thing. Evasion makes it so that enemies have a harder time actually hitting you. But energy shield is like a little barrier that goes around. I can't remember what armor. I don't remember if armor is also like a little barrier that goes around your HP. I want to say that it is, but I haven't run a warrior yet. And I haven't seen like too much footage of that. I need to go hunting for it. I feel like most of the footage I've watched from people is like people are having a blast with the witch. Like summoning a bunch of dudes and having them go and attack your enemies, which is great. Big fan. Yes, no, I am maining Monk. Monk has been super fun. I've liked it a lot. So yeah, I personally would suggest maybe starting out defensively, because if you think about it, like when you're first starting the game, you're getting your feet under you, you're kind of figuring out how stuff works. Yes, you could like grab stuff that makes you hit harder, but giving yourself even like an extra second or two to register that you're getting attacked by something could help you like stay on your feet. So I think that defensive stuff is really good when you're first starting out, and then you can start focusing on like some of the other attack stuff. So now that I feel a lot more comfortable with like my energy shield, evasiveness, and that sort of stuff, now I've been focusing a lot more on crit and attack, cast speed, stuff like that. She's a dealer of fisticuffs. Reject sorcery, return to Monk. Listen, the Monk has been fantastic. I'm kind of cheating because I get to use magic and stuff, which is super cool. But yeah, so hopefully that helps a little bit. The skill tree, I promise, is really not that bad. I know it looks intimidating, but it's enormous because there's a lot of different classes, and like you can like spill over into other trees. You also have these really nice like little highways in between sections. You can pick up +5 to any attribute. This is another thing I like a lot about this game. Oh, hey, did you know that in PoE 1, if you wanted to improve some of your other attributes, you would take a hit to some other ones? That's not the case in this one. If you increase an attribute on this tree, you only increase that attribute, which is amazing. That's super good. In fact, I actually think that's where the visual bug is coming from. Because what happens whenever I improve one of my stats here with the controller is that my stats will artificially, like the other ones will lower. And I'm like, wait a second, that's not supposed to do that anymore. And then I go to my character and I'm like, oh wait, no, it did apply correctly. Okay, we're fine. But yeah, so that's super nice. Cannot believe that was ever a feature. Wild. Absolutely wild. I get that it was supposed to be hard and punishing, but like, good God. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Like, anyway, I'm very happy that this is the case now. Super nice. Super, super nice. So anyway, that's cool. Now when you actually go and pick stuff, you're gonna be in a better spot. Yay! Also, if you're like me and you think that you're gonna go down one part of the tree and then realize that you're actually going to a different part, you can respec. You can do that at a certain point in the game. It's not available immediately. You have to save the hooded one. This is like a pretty early game thing, so it will happen within the first couple hours. But once you've saved the hooded one, oh, the hooded one, my lad. He's great. He's so great. He can identify items for you, which is super nice, because normally in the overworld, if you're going around and like picking up items and stuff, you have to use scrolls of wisdom to identify items. Some items, when they come to your inventory, they will be unidentified. So you'll be able to see like some base stats for them, but you can't see any of the modifiers. So if you actually want to see the modifiers, you have to identify them. It's still good, in my opinion, to have some scrolls of wisdom on you when you go out into the world, because like then if you want to identify something on the fly, you can, but like you don't need that many once you unlock the hooded one, because he'll just do it for you. So you can see on the right, he's got identify items, which is super great, and then refund passives, which is also fantastic. So if you want to respec on the tree, you can do refund passives, and then you can refund this and respec it to something else. So I'm not going to do that right now, but yeah, you can see it costs a little bit of money. This would cost me almost 500 gold, which is non-trivial. Like that's a chunk. But then you can like refund this and then go reapply this to a different part of the tree, which is super nice. What's under his hood? Another hood. Oh god. But yeah, besides that, a couple other things I'll shout out and then we'll actually get started. I promise this is not just going to be a tutorial this entire time. But I hope this is helpful. Apparently, some of this has been like helpful stuff for folks who've been playing, so that's great. Bottom left corner, that's your health bar. The little blue thing that's around the outside, that is my energy shield. Big fan of the energy shield. Super great. Yes, on the right side, we have mana and spirit. Shazzy, but I signed up for a tutorial. Well, that's good, because that's what you're getting. Oh, crap, I didn't talk about skills. Okay, I promise this will be quick. So life is pretty self-explanatory. If you run out of life, you dead. You dead and you go back to the last checkpoint. There are checkpoints that are scattered all across the map. A lot of these map areas are pretty big. So sometimes you'll be teleported to a place where you're like, well, they didn't realize it had been that long. In a future patch, they are looking to make it so that you can teleport between checkpoints, because some of the maps are really big. So I think that's great. I think that's super smart. I think that helps a lot because then you don't have to backtrack to different parts of the map. You can just teleport between different checkpoints. Brilliant. Big fan. I'm so glad they're going to be implementing that. They've been listening a lot to player feedback, and that was a really big thing that folks were talking about. So yeah, super, super happy that they're doing that, in addition to increasing the number of regal orbs and stuff like that folks get. I think they're also going to be ensuring that like big bosses and things like that, you'll be able to actually grind them a little bit, because up to this point, it's kind of a grab bag what you get from bosses. Like sometimes it's good and sometimes it's like it's a bit of cash and like some crappy items, but like really big story bosses, they're gonna try and make it so that you'll for sure get like a rare item when you defeat them, which I think that's smart. I think that should have been probably something from the get-go, but I also understand them being like worried about that, like giving too much. But like, man, those big story bosses are I think they're worth a rare. Yes, no, it is gacha all over again. It's true. The truest gacha is turning a normal item into a magic item because you have no idea what it's gonna roll. Oh my god, it's crazy. Oh, but yeah, so the right hand side, so mana, this is what you use to cast your skills. Some classes will have like, in fact, I'm trying to think even for sorceress, I feel like even your basic move uses mana, but maybe I'm wrong. I know that for my monk, my basic smack-a-dude doesn't have any mana associated, but I actually really hated my basic smack-a-dude because it was like kind of mid. So I swapped it out to a mana smack. So now I smack them with an ice quarterstaff, which is super nice. And if I land like 3 or more blows, I do extra damage and do some more freeze, and it's good. It's very, very good. It does cost mana, but I have a lot of it, as well as flasks to bring them back, so. Okay, cool. Thank you, Shazzy. The basic doesn't use mana because it's attached to the weapon on Sorceress and Witch. Thank you. I appreciate that. That is what I suspected, but I wasn't 100% sure. I didn't pay that close attention when Bear was using his basic. So I appreciate you confirming that. If you want to be like me, you can swap out your basic for something else, which is what I did. I swapped it out. I think with Sorceress and Witch, though, it's fine. I just really didn't like my basic quarter staff smack a dude. I thought it was kind of underwhelming. So now I do a decent amount of damage with my staff, which is nice. Spirit is something that you will unlock after you defeat the King in the Mists. It's kind of like a mid-level boss in the first area. The King in the Mists, you're in this like place with a bunch of platforms. You have to go and defeat 3 rituals, which are very hard. They have a bunch of dudes that spawn all at once, and having a bunch of dudes is rough. It's one of the harder things to deal with. It's why it's a pretty good idea to have some like crowd control, like AoE abilities in your build, and also have some ranged stuff. Try to have like one AoE and one ranged thing if you can. It's good to have like some tools on your roster for that. Besides that, though, once you unlock Spirit, you get to use it for passive abilities, which is super, super cool. God damn it, I can't believe Yumie doesn't remember the Forest Moon of Endor. Where the King of the Mist resides. My apologies. Yes, no, of course. It was Endor. How could I have forgotten? My apologies. My apologies. Okay, but let me go pull this up super quick. So let's go to skills. Okay, so skills. Really, really big fan of how this works. I think it's super cool that you can unlock skills, and then you can put like these adorable little socket like jewels in them. So let me show y'all. This is my Falling Thunder move. Let me go manage sockets on it. So the base Falling Thunder, I just have mine at level 7. It will smack the ground and do a bunch of lightning damage. Typically the like cone itself is kind of small, but if I use a combo move with this ahead of time, when I activate this move, it will do enormous AoE damage in like this huge line that tracks enemies. It's super, super cool. Yes, no, I guess I was mistaken. But when I was first using this, I felt like it was kind of slow. So its normal attack speed is 60% of my base, which is really slow. It came out like I'd hit the skill and then it would have a really slow wind up and then it would smack. I did not like that. So I put this on it. Supported skills have 25% more attack speed. So now it comes out faster, which is great. A really big fan. Fantastic. In addition to this, I also gave it this, which is supported attacks gain 25% of damage as extra lightning. However, you don't want to put this on something that does cold or fire damage because it will do less damage. So yeah, these are like all of the skills you can unlock. These are different like skill sockets that you can activate and put stuff in. Let me go down real quick. Ghost Dance is my passive. So this is the thing that uses Spirit. So after defeating the King in the Mists, there's an item that he drops, which will give you Spirit for the first time, which is great. I have it on a defensive buff. So this is a persistent buff where there's some invisible ghosts that are just chilling. They're hanging out with me the whole time. And if I ever take damage, they will try to shield me from it, which is super nice. So whenever I'm hit, consume a Ghost Shroud to recover energy shield equal to 5% of my evasion. So this works really well with my build because I want to have a bunch of evasion anyway. And this will also regain my energy shield, which is fantastic. Big fan. A big fan of the Ghost Shrouds. They're fantastic. They're helping me out over here. By the way, if you find that for some reason your like persistent buff isn't happening, make sure to go into this and double check that it's actually active. This is one of the weird things where when Bear and I were first doing this, it's really easy to accidentally like not have this active. You'll know that your skill, like your passive skill, is active if you look at your Spirit and it's actually being utilized. So right now my Spirit says 0 out of 30 because all 30 of my Spirit is being used by this buff. you can just go into that menu and toggle through just to make sure it's actually active. The reason that it might not be active is because going back to your equipment, because you can have 2 different like builds, you can have 2 different weapons. Sometimes it'll be that you might want like one particular skill active with one weapon and one active with the other. If you are like me and you just have like one build, or if you want the same passive for both, you'll just turn on the passive for both of them. If you actually want to add those sockets, let me show y'all what that is. So if you want to improve your skills, that's what these things are. An uncut support gem. So if you actually engrave this, then you can get those cute little like crystal things to put in your skills, which is nice. So it'll tell you here, like Falling Thunder, you can see it's got 2 out of 2 slots that are already filled at the top. Whereas my quarterstaff strike, because I don't use it, I just don't have anything on it. And yes, Spirit does get used for summons as well. So Bear has these flaming skulls that come out whenever he does attacks, and they're super fun. Like, they'll come out and they'll chase after enemies and they'll like peck at them and stuff. Which is super great. But yeah, I think for witches and stuff, they also use Spirit for that. But yeah, for other classes, you use Spirit for different things. I'm using it for this passive, like, defensive buff, but I also have the option of doing extra lightning damage and stuff like that. So yeah. Oh gosh, it's been like an hour. I'm gonna have a drink of water really quick, and then we're gonna actually go and run some stuff. And I'll talk some more about, like, my strat for playing these sorts of games. Really quick though, let me go. I'm just gonna go stash this in here. I'm holding on to these 2 because I gotta go put these away at some point here. There's like a place that I can go and actually put these in the overworld. Oh, witches have summons from a sub weapon as well. That's cool as hell. God, here's the thing, witches seem really cool. I just was very excited about the monk because the monk seemed super fun. I thought that would be great. Okay, really quick, we're gonna take a hydration check. So if you've got water, soda, pop, coffee, tea, whatever you've got, take a quick drink, and then we will go and play some of Path of Exile 2. Into adventure, indeed. Ugh. Okay, let's go. We're gonna travel to the Valley of the Titans. Ooh, let's go, let's go. So this is Act 2. So in Act 1, you're in this forest helping out some very sad people deal with a very evil count. In the second area, we're progressing forward with the plot. And we're in this super, super cool desert area, which I like a lot. Like, a lot of it has red sand. I don't know, this place has been my favorite so far. I've really liked it a lot. Okay, desert map, let's go. Oh, one other thing I was gonna tell you all. I'm so sorry. There's so much with this game. Okay, really quick. I'm gonna show you all quests real quick. Okay, so you can access the quest screen, right? No, basically I'm not on Mars. It's just red sand. It's kind of amazing. Okay, so the quest screen, this is great because it's a good overview of where everything is, but it also gives you some info on, like, hidden side objectives. So you can toggle between different zones like this, right? And then, for me, I press in my, like, right stick for points of interest. It might be different depending on if you're using, like, a mouse and keyboard. But you can then toggle between enemies and, like, loot. So you can see here, the Shrine of Bones. There was some cool loot that I was able to get there. And then here with the skull, this was a very powerful enemy that I fought. So any of the enemies or like stashes or loot that you've obtained, once you've obtained them, they will be gray on this map, like a dark gray color. So you can see these are dark gray. But if I go over here, you can see this one is dark gray, but the one right next to it is like actually lighter in color. Unfortunately, the contrast is not amazing on this, but you can largely see what's going on. This means if it's still light like this, it means that you haven't defeated that boss yet. This is super helpful because it means you can go back to an area and go hunting for like the loot or this person or whatever and just try to actually complete that. A lot of these like side bosses will be really tricky. A lot of them are pretty hard because they're kind of bonus content on top of everything else, but they are great if you can actually defeat them. You get really, really good stuff, which is awesome. Besides that, is there anything else to shout out? I don't think so. I think that's it. Okay. All right. For this zone, if I want to go anywhere, I have to have the caravan go to that place, which is very nice and thematic. So let's go interact with the desert map. Our caravan is currently here in the middle. Let's go. Yeah, I need to go down here to the Valley of the Titans. Oh, alrighty. Away we go. I wonder what horrible fire monsters we're going to find here. Ah, the red sand continues too. Alrighty, y'all. Let's do this. I'll probably keep talking about some stuff as we play through, but yeah. Big shoes to fill indeed. They are Titans after all. So just as a heads up for folks, if you haven't played an ARPG like this before, each map will have like very similar enemies like for that particular map, and they'll have some points of interest that are like the same between them, but the actual layout tends to change quite a bit. So that means that it'll never quite be the same experience twice. So like you're never gonna memorize a map. It's gonna change a little bit. So yeah, if you ever want to look at the map, for me, it's programmed here. It's super tiny. But the little like yellow dot is me running around. On my laptop, this map is enormous. It takes up like my entire screen, which is just crazy. Absolutely insane. But anyway, I think it's fine. But yeah, you can see as we fill stuff out, it actually goes and fills it out there, which is great. Okay, let's go and fight some stuff. Oh, hello. Oh, God. I got sandworms. Yo, sandworms, what's up? How dare you not be frozen? Okay. Oh, he dodged my attack. Okay, perfect. The best advice I can give for games like this is it is okay. Sometimes there are a lot of enemies that will show up on screen. Your two best friends are a tactical retreat and kiting enemies. Just be careful if you kite them like too far away, you might attract aggro from other enemies. But again, don't panic. Just like sometimes you can herd enemies around like that, get them in a place where your skills will actually hit them. As you can see, whenever I use a move, like it's using some of my mana, but my mana is automatically replenishing itself. That is the same thing with my energy shield and my life. So technically, your life will continue regenerating after you've taken a hit, so you don't have to like crack a flask. My flasks are down on my toolbar. You can see they've each got 9 charges. So I've got 9-ish uses of each of them, which is honestly pretty good. The sandworms are after the spice. Oh, hello. These look like they're gonna come to life, yes. Hello. Alright, let's not get hit with that. Stone Golem. Okay, and then bam. Excellent. Woo. I don't want to get hit with those. Alrighty. Ooh, he's a big guy. Ooh. Hello there. Are you the one creating all of those fancy trees? I think he is. My god. Ooh! He hits for a lot. Oi! Be frozen. Good god. They can take our loot, but they'll never take our 11 herbs and spices. So you can see he had a shield at first. Oh, he's staggered. Good, good, good. So once I got through that, I actually started doing damage to him. Oi, stop moving. Stop having all these things coming after me. Okay. We're doing all right. And then he's got a little thing over his head. This is an ability I have as a monk that I picked up. Bam. You can just auto kill things. You can like rush towards them, you do a bit of damage, and then you get these things that are floating around me right now. They don't last forever. Do I want all of these? I think we're doing all right. It did indeed give the enemies a cold shoulder. So you can see they don't last for very long. They dissipated already. But it's nice to have those because then it charges up. So this is my usual lightning move. When I've actually got charges from killing people and like doing a finishing blow like that, I get these fun little floating charges that make my lightning move even more powerful. Oh, hello there. More golems. Okay, so I'll show y'all. I got 3 charges. Bam. So you can see it makes my lightning move a lot better. It did that fun little like scorching sands business. So it was it's pretty good. Pretty good at dealing with a bunch of things. Speaking of, hello. It's better to just go ahead and use those if you've got them, because otherwise it'll go away. Come back here. Oi! Oi! Alright, got him. Okay, away we go. Boy, so many of these boulder dudes. Stop that. Stop that. Oh, these scarabs, man. These scarabs. And there's this one zone that has a bunch of these tiny scarabs that all come out of the ground to kill you, and it's so annoying. It was actually so annoying that apparently they got a bunch of reports about it. There was a note about it in their little like developer log where they're like, yes, we've heard you. Yes, the scarabs will kill you if they surround you. Yes, we will make that easier. We'll make it so you can actually dodge through them and like not have a terrible time. Oh God. What is this area I'm about to go into? Hold on. Where's the checkpoint? Oh God, there's a dude in the sand. All right. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Alrighty. Where is... I would like a checkpoint before I go wherever the hell I was just about to go. Oh, hello. Hello there, golems. Be frozen, please. Thank you. Okay, perfect. Bam. And then dead. Okay. Alrighty. Oh no! That's the area that made you quit your witch. No! Your minions would get stuck in doorways and you kept dying. Oh, that's terrible. I'm so sorry. Yeah, no, that is a pretty frustrating area. Oh my God. Ooh! I'm sorry. We doing wind magic now. I think that's not fair. What is this bullshit? Oi, you. Desecrated Lich, stop that. Okay, all right, we good. Look at that, it's still going. Tornadoes are bad. I don't like them. Go away. Okay. This armor is mid, so we're going to keep going. Do 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 do. Oh, hello. Tiny golems. These are tiny enough. We don't need to worry about freezing them all. Ugh. Bam. Okay, got a charge. Oh god. Sandworms. Yo, what's up, sandworms? Ugh. It's time to go down. Screw you. How dare you? Come back. Come and fight me. Ha! Come back. There's a second one. Alrighty. Perfect. Indeed, the tornadoes do blow enough. We don't need any more of them. All of the Midwest does agree. Listen, it's in your bones at a certain point. You're just like, I ain't dealing with this shit. I have to deal with this in real life. I don't want to have to deal with actual tornadoes here. Boy. Okay. Perfect. Got some charges. Let's go. Hello, rocks. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Well, there's a lot of them. I want that rock. There we go. Okay. Let's go. Ugh. Stop running into me, rock. Just trying to have a good time. So rude. Such a rude little rock. Oh, hello. The second rude rock. I don't care that it's an ant, it's a rock now. Okay, hello. Oh my god, he just fell. You know what? Fantastic technique. You know what? Extremely great question, Magical. What is your opinion on the fact that you can make skeletons bleed? It makes me question everything. Like, what's going on? Is it more than just the sand being red? Like, what's happening here? Why can I make the skeletons bleed? That's extremely distressing. I guess maybe we are marrowing them. That's a fair point. But that's, like, messed up, man. Get frozen. Alright, let's grab that Orb of Augmentation. Alrighty, up we go. What do we got down here? Why do you think the sand is red? Oh no, you're right! Here I was just admiring how pretty it is, because red is a wonderful color. But no, it's just all the bones. No! It's all the bones! Oh god. Hello, friends. It's time to dance. Bam. Bam. Oi! Y'all aren't following the dance rules. Eh. There we go. That's more like it. Them's the rules. Okay, you. You're so rude. You keep going underground. There we go. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay, I think we've been this way already. I can see on our map that that's filled out. I guess we could go down south, but let's go this way. We got places to go. More bones to see. It's true. The fact you can freeze ghosts is crazy. Oh, god damn it. Come out of the ground. Coward. Fight me. Fight me like a real worm. Excellent. You can see that's why I like the frozen staff. It's great. Oh, hello. Oh, I didn't get you. Bam. Alrighty. No quality on this, so we're gonna keep going. Some more golems. Bam. Let's get them again. Oi, oi. Oh my god. Why you gotta poison me like that? That shouldn't be allowed. That shouldn't be allowed, man. Okay. Okay, we're doing all right. I don't think I'm gonna bother healing. Yeah, it just came back. Okay. You can also see, so I had technically dipped down into 8 charges of my health flask, but now I've got 9 because you do regain charges on your flasks as you kill enemies. It's a very slow process. So I wouldn't count on it for like certain encounters that have a lot of enemies, but it is nice because as you're exploring, you'll have a bunch. Oh! Why they all resist my freeze? Stop that. Let me freeze you all. Oh, yes, there we go. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. All right, we doing good? We doing good? Come on, golems, come to life. Hey. Alrighty. I'll grab a scroll of wisdom. Not a bad idea to have those. I think I'm good with my mana flask. Let me go. Yeah, this has been fine. I could roll another one, but I think I'm okay. Do they feel pain without pain receptors? She probably froze off their pain receptors. Extremely true. Come to life! Bam! Okay. Doing good. Oh, jeez. That's a big worm. Hello, worms. What assholes? Oi. Oi. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Man, it's like a truck. Come here. Come here. Come out of the ground. There you go. There you go. Oh, I did that too soon. Come back. Come back. Yeah, you can see sometimes your attacks don't always hit, but that's okay. Ugh. This dude. So yeah, sometimes you'll have like slightly tougher enemies like this. They'll have like fun little names and stuff. And they'll also drop more valuable loot, which is super nice. Let's see, what do I think about these? Ooh, I'm taking that because you can see it's got a little slot on it, and I want that. Yes, please. Don't want the scepter. I'm good. Okay, let's keep going. Doo 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 doo. Oh man, they chased us a ways back there. Onward we go! I still haven't found a checkpoint. Oh, hello rock. Hello rock friends. Okay, some of them got frozen. I do have a close counters. Here, come here. Okay, there we go. It's true, sometimes they do only drop gold in one magic item. That's always sad. All right, let's dance, y'all. Cool. All right, let's do that. I'm gonna go ahead and wake these guys up. Come on, let's go. I want to get the maximum usage out of this. Okay. God, these things are so tanky. Okay, come back. Come on out. Bam. Got him. Got him. Oh, hello. Okay. Let's go back up a bit. Okay, we're doing good. Alrighty. Gloves look fine, but I'm not gonna grab those. Oh, so many places to go. Let's go this way. Oh, hello. Yeah, this area has actually been pretty good. There's some, like, a lot of the enclosed places get really tricky, like, especially if you're caught by a bunch of things. This is nice because, like, I have lots of places to retreat to. Ow. How rude! So that makes it a lot easier if something comes after me, because I can, like, run away. Oh, Jesus. Come on. Why are we summoning dudes now? None of this dude business. Come on, I'm fighting a golem. What is he doing? Fighting with summons? Ugh. So you can see this golem has decided he's gonna summon dudes to come after me. Okay, carefully. There we go. Okay, and then I gotta make sure that dude's gone, and then let's go collect stuff. A rare! Let's go! Okay, ooh, and a regal shard. Oh, I'll take it. Oh, this was a good drop. And this has got some more empty slots, which we can mulch. And then what is this belt? Unidentified. Let's go identify that real quick. What is this belt? Identify. Ooh. Okay. Increased charm duration. Oh, it gives me armor. A bunch to my life, though. What does my current one do? A lot of these belts have a bunch of thorn stuff. I'm not using thorns. I guess my current thing, the mana recovery, isn't bad. Oh, I like the life regen, though. Oh, no, this has got it, too. It's not bad. Slightly worse life regen, but more max life. It's kind of appealing. I could run with that. I do really like the increased mana recovery if I need it, but technically I've already kind of got that on my thing. I'll think about it. It'll stay in my inventory for now. That's nice. If I don't use it, I can mulch it or just like hold on to it. We got over here, quiver. I think we're good. Onward. Oh yeah, charms, that is this. So all belts come with charm slots. So this is at the very bottom. It's between your two flasks. The base level that belts have is 1 slot for charms. So I've currently just got 1 charm. They tend to be very defensive based from what I've found, but I think that there are some offensive charms too. But they're really nice. They give good resistances. This particular charm, whenever I take fire damage from a hit, it will give me like a bunch of fire resistance. It does get depleted though, like it has a certain number of charges. So this would consume 40 of 80 charges. So essentially I can use this twice. And then I have to like have it be replenished. So when I'm back in camp, the well is really important for that because it not only replenishes these flasks, but it also replenishes charges on your charms, which is super nice. Yeah, good question. Let's go this way. Hello, rocks. Meh. Oi. Okay. Oh my god, poisoning me. So rude. So rude. Okay. Now we good. Oh. Speaking of things poisoning me. So you can see the poison, it just like will slowly eat away at your health, but it goes away relatively quickly. Don't mess around with it though, because like there is one boss that I've fought in the game that can kill you really fast with poison. An hour and 30 minutes in and already in Act 2. Yeah, definitely didn't start the stream with that. Oh, we have more tornadoes. What's up with these witches? Oh, this is a bad way to fight them. Okay. What? Okay, let's quickly... Oh my god. Okay. That was kind of a bit closer for comfort than I would have liked, but... let's see. Lots of bones. Smash open some pots. Oh, oh, hello. Oh my god. We got some more of those dudes. Oi. Okay, where's that witch? Where's that witch? Now it's a lich. Oh my gosh, look at all these dudes. We're just gonna kite them. Okay, took down the lich. Thankfully these guys don't have a lot of health. Okay. Excellent. Okay. God damn you all. And they do grow tall. It's that they're titans. It's not that I'm tiny. It's that they're titans. Oh, geez. Hello. Ugh. Speaking of titans. Oh, hello, rocks. Let's go. Let's go. Fighting them rocks. Oh, my God. Them rocks. I'm not gonna go too far because I don't want to aggro stuff over there. Let's actually grab one of those. Come here. Come on up. Bam. Okay. Boy. There we go. The rocks do have eyes. Oh my god, there's another one. Come here. Bam. Okay. Doing good. Gosh, where am I on this map? You would think there would be a checkpoint somewhere around here. I like my checkpoints. They make me feel secure. Like I don't have to re-travel all over the map. Oh my god, we have another lich! Where that lich at? Oi! You! Ow. Okay, got that. I think I took down the lich just with my ice too. Alright. Doing great. Oh my god, there's another one! Oi! So many liches! What they growing over here? Oh wow, he just dead. Yeah, where that lich at? Right there. Okay, I don't want to get too close to these things. Oh my god, speaking of. Come and fight me over here. There's stupid tornado. Alright. You're doing alright. Okay, we're gonna tag that guy. Tag that guy. Oh my god, another tornado! Stop that! Oh, there's two of them, that's why. Stop it. Stop summoning them. Stop that. Okay. Okay. Excellent. Bone marrow for the red sand. I guess that is how the liches are growing. I guess that's what's happening. This is what happens when you let your lichen grow out of control. Yeah, no, you just get a bunch of liches. I don't know what to say. All these stupid bastards. Oi. Why none of you get frozen? Maybe I need... Oh, there we go. Okay. Bam. Excellent. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Let's go find stuff to use this on. Bam. Preemptive strike. Oh, if so, it's facing the wrong way. There we go. Okay. Down we go. Bam. Oh, screw you. I had about enough of you, worms. Okay. When was was hiding. A friend. Not anymore. They'll join them in the afterlife. Okay. We good. A checkpoint. Oh god, I hear something. Ah! Okay, let's fight this way. Oh my god. Oh, let's not get surrounded there. That would not be great. Okay. That's a lot of dudes. Okay, let's do that. Gonna heal a bit. Stop falling over. I'm trying to kill you. I'm trying to expedite this falling process. Alright, I don't want to get caught in that tornado. Let's go right here. I'm gonna kill this lich, god damn it. Okay. Bam. Alrighty. That was a lot of dudes. I think some of them are still alive. Let's go back. Or did I? Oh, wow. No, I took them all out. Hot damn. Alrighty, got some more rock folk. Oh, and another lich! Good God. Too many tornadoes, man. Too many of them. This is ridiculous. Oh my god, that's a big dude. Don't want to get that close to him. Can I freeze him? Can I freeze you? Yes. Okay. They're falling head over heels. I bet they are. I don't know what to say. My bonk stick is just pretty good. I understand. I understand why they like. Alright. Let's go. Bam. Okay. Oh, thank y'all. Boy. Stop that, lich. God damn. God damn. Yeah, no, I really enjoy this game. There's definitely some stuff to talk about as far as power level. Oh, I just leveled up. Hell yeah. Lich, stop liching. Boy, stop that. Bam. Bam. So I do think that there are some parts of this game that are actually pretty hard. I think that some of the boss encounters take a little bit just to figure out mechanics and things. The hardest thing in this game really is just like dealing with mobs. Like lots of enemies at once can be really hard to deal with. They acknowledged that. That was something in the patch notes that they're going to be working to improve. In particular, they want to make it so that smaller enemies, you have a chance of, if you like roll through them, you could actually like push them aside so you don't get clustered quite as badly, which I think is good. There are like some bits of content though that are like very tricky. So this thing, I'll show you all in a second. I didn't talk too much about earlier. Is Ascension. It's like a power boost to your character. So this is in the middle of the tree. So this thing here, so this wasn't here when I first started. When I first started, it was just like regular monk, right? But at a certain point, you have the option. There's two different, I can't remember what the second one is called, but there's two different trials you can undergo. Yeah, the don't lose HP quest. The don't get hit quest, which is actually really difficult not to get hit. It's okay to like survive an encounter, but the trial of the Sekhemas, you have a certain amount of honor across several different floors. and you have to maintain like non-zero honor if you want to win. And you lose honor anytime you're hit by enemies. There are ways for you to regain it, like at certain checkpoints and things like that. But I do think that they didn't tutorialize the Trial of the Sekhemas super well. There were a couple of points where it wasn't super clear what you had to do. So I saw a bunch of folks talking about that online of like, what the hell is this? What the hell do I do in this room? Oh my god, I cannot believe that I have to not get hit. If you're a very like mobile class, like I've got a lot of movement speed on my monk, I had a slightly easier time with some of the stages, but I really struggled with the mob clearing stages. So you can kind of pick and choose somewhat as you're going through. It's a little bit of like a roguelike where you move through different stages and you get to kind of pick where on the path you want to go next. But yeah, I think that the escape ones are probably the easiest. They're just like a little confusing at first about what you have to do. You just have to keep lighting chalices until a door to like the safe room opens. Oh, also, it's not really a safe room. The enemies can still follow you. And just the smaller ones, but that was alarming the first time I went into a safe room and some of the enemies followed me and I'm like, excuse me? We're done, sir. I'm in a safe room. Go away now. I need to preserve my honor. But yeah, then the final boss that you have to fight is a little tricky because he will periodically summon these little, like you're in a room that's got like a bunch of exploding like volcanoes and things, and he'll summon tiny little ones that will just like shoot out projectiles around them. So you have to like carefully like strafe around them. To not get hit, and he'll have things drop from the ceiling. But thankfully, he's a really slow-moving boss, so as long as you, like, carefully maneuver around all of the things falling and the stupid stuff on the ground, I didn't find it as crazy as some of the other bosses, but it was still hard. I think that the honor mechanic is really tricky, and I am kind of worried that it's going to burn a lot of casual players because, like, it was really tricky to navigate through. Like, I have a tactical bear who is like slightly further in the game than me, so like I was able to watch him play through the Trial of the Sekhemas, and then we talked about like strategy for different things and like what my character might be good at, and so that made it a lot easier when I actually hopped into it. But like I would for sure go and look up footage ahead of time to try and get an idea of what it is you're gonna see. Yeah, exactly, a bear tutorial. Yeah, we exchange a lot of like tips and tricks back and forth and gear and things, which is super nice. So if you do have a friend, it's nice that you can actually trade gear and things, because you'll end up picking up a lot of gear that you yourself might not use, but like your friend might use them. So then you can give it to your friend, and that's super cool. Big fan. But yeah, so once you actually like complete the Trial of the Sekhemas, or there's another trial in another zone. Well, I haven't gotten to that one yet. So I did the Trial of the Sekhemas. You'll be able to ascend your character. And so you get to pick like which of two paths you want to go down, and you'll get an additional cute little skill tree that looks just like this. So you'll get like extra bonus stuff on it, but instead of using skill points, which you get every level, you use Ascension points to level up this tree. And you only get Ascension points by like rerunning the Trial of the Sekhemas or other trials like it. And you actually have to, like, in the overworld, earn the chance to redo the trials. Once you have like the key to the trial, you can do it as many times as you want until you complete it. But it is important to like actually get the key again. So yeah. So that's why I've only got 2 of these unlocked, is that when you beat it for the first time, you get 2 Ascension points. I went down the crit part of the tree for the elemental monk, because there's some very cool things you get. Like this one, critical hits ignore non-negative enemy monster elemental resistances. Big fan. Super cool. like this a lot. Oh, also for those of you who are wondering, Bear plays the sorceress. Lots of fire damage. In the early days, lots of computer crashing the game. It's a lot of things to render on screen at once. It's a lot. But yes, there's a lot of really cool stuff. At like the ends of each of these branches, there's cool stuff. So like this, at the very end of this path, in 2 more Ascension points, I'll get the skill Elemental Expression, which is super cool. Let me pull up. Expand. It creates a fiery explosion, an arcing bolt of lightning, or an icy wave of projectiles. The chance for an explosion is proportional to your strength. The chance for a bolt is proportional to your dexterity, and the chance for a wave is proportional to your intelligence. So I'm probably getting a bolt. But yeah, no, it's good. Yeah, no, that's a very good way of putting it. The sorceress is a high-risk class because she also deals fire damage to your computer. It's very cool to see, though. It's kind of like sensory overload sometimes, because like it's so much that's happening on screen. Like Bear is running a fire lightning sorceress, so it's just like a bunch of sparks and stuff like on the screen all the time, and you're like, oh my eyes. Oh god, oh it's a lot. So yeah, anyway, this is super cool. It is really awesome once you do unlock this, but like don't sweat it. If like the trial of the Sekhemas is hard, it is quite hard to get through. Managing honor is really tricky. You, again, as long as you've got a key to it, you can run it as many times as you want, which is super great. But yeah, okay, so you joke, but like at the very end of this, you can also become the unbound avatar, like just full just full avatar over here. If you go down the middle path, you will gain Unbound Fury when you inflict an elemental ailment with a hit on an enemy. Ooh, it's pretty exciting. And once you reach maximum Unbound Fury, consume it to become unbound for a duration, vastly augmenting your elemental prowess. It's super cool. I actually struggled really hard about whether I wanted to start going down this part first. I decided that the immediate crit buff was probably worth it, because it's just like a raw damage increase. So that was really good for me. And by the way, you don't have to build crit on your characters. Like some characters get like decent buffs from crit, but there's like other stats you can care about with different characters, which is super cool. Big fan. So yeah, that's what this middle thing is. I unlocked this when I defeated the Trial of the Sekhemas. And now when I defeat it again, I'll be able to get more of these points, which is glorious. Oh yeah, the thing I was saying about knowing some of your strengths and weaknesses. So my character, like, I'm much better at dealing with mobs now, but I'm not as good at dealing with mobs as Bear is. Like, the sorceress is very good at, like, concentrated fire, just burning a bunch of mobs. Whereas you can see a lot of my stuff requires me to be kind of close to my enemies to hit them, or if I'm hitting them, it's in like a straight line or a cone. So that made some of the mob clearing stuff in the Trial of the Sekhemas a lot harder for me personally. So I tried to avoid those paths and I went down the other ones instead. I think my favorite trials were, I thought that the escape trial was good as long as you knew what you were doing, because you can kind of just run. You just run. You run and you avoid the enemies and you activate these chalices. And once you've activated the last one, there will be a door that opens nearby and you run through it. The other one I liked a lot was, God, I can't remember what it's called, but it summons 2 like harder enemies for you to fight, but you fight them one at a time, and there'll be like a couple of other enemies that spawn with them, but I found that to feel like a little bit more of traditional gameplay, and so it was a little bit easier to avoid getting hit by enemies. God, the mob stages were terrible though. Those are the ritual stages. Oh, the chalice trial, that's what it's called. Thank you. Let's go. Thank you so much. Yes, the Chalice Trial. The Chalice Trial is the one where you fight like the rare enemies. I like that one a lot. It did not like I think it's called the Ritual Trial. Hated that. Oh my god, I lost like half of my honor in one of my runs on that. That was so annoying. I avoid that like the plague, but everything else is fine. The Gauntlet Trial is kind of annoying because you have to like be very careful about environmental stuff, so there'll be like spikes coming out of the ground and fire and stuff. You know what's crazy? I actually beat the Trial of the Sekhemas on that run. I had half honor and I beat the boss with that. I was very proud of myself. I was so pissed though. I was like, what is this? In a single room, these stupid mobs, I'm trying to freeze them in place and they won't stay frozen long enough for me to take them down. Ugh. But anyway, so that was good at least. But that goes to show if you are not at full honor, it's okay. You can still beat the boss. You're gonna be fine. I actually didn't even take that much damage in the end. Oh, yo, how's it going? Hold on, Bear is here. Bear heard me getting very loud and animated and was worried that something was wrong, and I said it was the Trial of the Sekhemas, and he's like, oh, I understand. Oh, God. But yeah, anyway, I appreciate Bear coming in to check up on me. Poor Bear has been dealing with, oh God, we've had a hell of a time with our sync recently. It's just, oh my God, it's being a bastard. He was messing with it a little bit before the stream. I was considering delaying this a bit to help out, but he was insistent that I come and hang out and show y'all some stuff. But we will return to the sync afterwards. Thankfully, it sounds like they've got it mostly under control. But yeah, no, the sync was like, yeah, I know now the sync, everything breaks. Everything breaks. The ultimate boss, the sync, it was leaking. It was, so we had to like turn off the water to it and get a plumber on the phone just to see what's going on. It just like, I don't know, it's an old sink. So I think it was at the end of its life and it just gave up. There's no like holes in it or anything. It's just like a sad sink. Sad sink decided to die in the middle of winter. So anyway. But yeah, we'll go fight some more stuff, and then I will be battling the sync afterwards as well. 07 indeed. 07. F in the chat for the stupid sync. Stupid sync. Oh, it did good. It did good, but it was at the end of its life there. Okay, come out. Let's go. Oh, God. Okay, perfect. I got it. I was worried that I'd missed my opportunity to hit that dude, but we all good. Oh, dead as hell. Yeah, no, it doesn't mean we're gonna get a new sync, thankfully. Oh, my God. Oh, man, that's such a good question about what other classes I'm in. Oh, my God. How dare you summon that tornado on my face? Ridiculous. Yeah, I'm actually really interested in playing the Warrior. The Warrior looks super fun. I want to play, at some point I think Sorceress sounds fun. Oh my God, there's 3 of them. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. And now they're dead. God, here's the thing. I kind of want to play a lot of them. I think the Mercenary looks really fun. Like, just doing a bunch of explosives everywhere at a high enough level seems super fun. I've heard that folks who play the Witch have had a great time, which is awesome. Oh my God. More of these damn skeletons. Okay. Where'd the Lich? Oh. Is the Lich not here? Just some skeletons by themselves. Well, they had a bad day. Oh, lots of skeletons. Let's actually I think I'm okay if I bring them in here. Okay, let's see if I can't. Ugh, good, froze both of them. Okay, let's get these two just like that. And then let's go back here. Hello, big skelemans. Time to go down. Urgh. Summoning another one. This damn lich, man. Okay. No more summoning. Alrighty. Let's go. Do 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 do. No more rocks. Bam. Oh! It keeps dodging out of the way. Get back here. Let me murder you. How dare you poison me? Bam. I'll have your soul for that. Okay. Grab that, because that should replenish that. And let's go see. Oh my god, that's a lot of dudes. Okay, the little ones should get frozen. Oh, whoops. Let's turn the wrong way. What? I'm gonna freeze some of these dudes. Okay. Good, 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 good. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, no, the rocks do, they do got them moves. We doing okay? Okay, let's go down this way. Bam. 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 Okay, perfect. Here's the thing, there's a reason why I'm calling them rocks. I refuse to acknowledge them as bugs. Like, I know they are bugs, but I refuse to acknowledge this. This is ridiculous. Oh, Christ. Well, better now than never, I guess. Find and activate additional seals. Okay, well, we're alright, I guess. I thought it was gonna summon the boss. I forgot I have to go and get more seals. I watched a bear do this, and good god. Wasn't sure if I'd actually get to that on stream or not. Okay, perfect. We doing good. Doing good. Oh, more rocks. Hello. More golems. See, these are like actual rocks. I shouldn't call the bugs rocks, but... Okay, let's see. I think I can keep going down this way, so let's do it. So yeah, you can see how big this map is. It's kind of unwieldy to run around. So I will really appreciate when they let us teleport between places. Okay. Let's keep going. Oh, nothing doing. All right. Ooh. So we're all the way down here. There's no other places for us to go. So I guess we're just going back up this way. There's something up here. What is it, I wonder? Ooh. It is very unsettling. Oh, I'm guessing maybe this... Yeah, I'm not sure if this is where I'll need to go and fight Big Dude. Where else can I go on the map? I gotta go back up this way. So we're gonna go up this way. Oh, we've killed so many dudes. That's great. That's fantastic. Oh, nice. Okay, we've got some stuff up here. Oh, there's actually 2 places we can go. We'll go right first, and then we'll go check out that place by the other checkpoint. Okay. Yep, exactly. There's a little place where the other checkpoint is, but we're gonna try over here. Oh, God. It's another seal. No. No. Oh, look at all the corpses of the rock bugs. Alrighty, we're gonna go back over. Seal their fate indeed. Oh, God. Alrighty, let's go down this way. Yeah, so you can see the game does not pause when I pull up this particular map. Oh! Oh, this is the last seal. Well, it's boss time, alright. Only mildly terrified. Give it our best shot. I'll probably give it 3 or 4 tries. Excuse me, 3 or 4 tries on stream. And any more than that, I might have to grind a bit. I think I should be okay. I say this. Have confidence in yourself, Yumie. You might defeat it in less than that. It might be alright. Some of these big bosses, though, man. My God. Okay, so I think that it's over here. I think it's this thing in the middle that we just saw, because it's sort of weird on the map. There's this, like, craggly thing in the middle, and it's got, like, an icon next to it. I'm guessing this is it. Oh, God, yep. Titan Grotto, let's go! Okay, y'all.
The third pact speaks of this. I'm not supposed to be here.
Oh, you don't say. It does feel like I'm not supposed to be here. Oh. Oh, there's actually dudes. Oh, maybe we don't have to fight the boss yet. Bam. Let's go. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, hello. Dead spiders. Oh my God, what are those things? Don't like them. Ooh, God. They shoot so fast. Dislike. Dislike. Okay. Oh, God. Stop that. Okay, let's quickly go get them. Okay, grab the scroll. Grab the orb. Got some spitters over here. What's up, spitter? Don't spit webs at me. Rude. Rude. Okay. We doing all right. Oh, gosh. Oh, jeez. Alright, let's get away. Oh, whoops. Yep, no, wrong one. Wrong button. Okay, we're gonna take them back to the place we just were. Good God. So many dudes. Okay, let's take out this vile apparition. Okay, nothing doing over here. Oh, jeez. I was gonna say, those look like they're about to explode. Good God. Hate that. Okay, let's take this one out. Okay. Didn't explode. What we got going on over here? Oh no, a checkpoint is what we got going on. Oh, hello. Eh. Such rude spiders. Oh my God. Is there something behind me? Why does it keep doing that? Ugh. Okay, we're all good. God, they're so sturdy. That was quite a hit from that. Oh God, what is trying to spark me from below? Okay. Doing all right. Neither of these. Okay. Let's keep on going. Oh my gosh. It's a big dude. Ooh. Bunch of stupid little dudes. Okay. Get him. Okay, good. That's enough electricity to get him. This place is so spooky. What we got going on here? Oh, bad. Bad is what we got going on. Oh, bats! Hello! The electric bats, yes. Oh, God. Alright, let's not get caught by them. Let's just straight back. I guess this is kiting, but... Okay, bam. Alright, got 2 charges. Away we go. Yeah, I know, they got a lot of static charge. They're kind of resistant to my lightning damage, so let's see if I can't hit them. Oh! Okay. Good, good, good. Where are we going next? Oh, hello. Oh! Except for when I hit pretty good. Oh, oh. Let's go back down this path. I don't want to accidentally attract more things the other way. Can I freeze them? Seem to be pretty freeze resistant. Okay. Oh yeah, no, the execution move is great. It also works on bosses. It's a really good boss closer. Like, as long as the boss is like on a little bit of HP, you can use it and then just end the fight. It is so nice. Away we go. Oh, more of these damn bats. Oi! Okay, let's go. Good, good, good. What we got going on over here? Oh, hello. Horse spider. Ah, no, I don't like those dudes. Let's see if I can't drag them this way. I want more room. Yes, come after me, spiders. Assholes. Okay, got a couple of them. Let's grab that. Oh my God. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay. Still going. Where are we going is the question. Into the abyss. Oh god! That actually took out most of them. Excellent. Oh god. It's got a special name. The Black Strider of Shattering. Oi. God, I can't let them get too close. Perfect, perfect. Bam. Got him. I wish you could have a golf club weapon camo. It would make the animation silly. You're not wrong. To smack people with a golf club would be fantastic. Oh. Jeez. Got some range on this. Ugh. Okay. Oh, wait, and then get him. Okay. All these scrolls of wisdom, and he still willingly went into a hole full of spiders. I know it's not very wise of me, is it? Oh my god! So many dudes! Stop it. Stop it. Okay. They stopped it. Oi, oi, oi. Okay. She didn't read the scrolls of wisdom. Checks out. God damn it. Alright, we got him. Oh, oh, oh. Excellent. Ah, but it didn't take them down. Okay, we got a spitter. How dare you, spider. Bam. Okay. I feel like we should go this way. Oh, that's fine anyway. I hate these little dudes. Oh my god. Ah. Why did only one of you freeze? Oh god. All right, come on, explode. Come here. Come here. Okay. Away we go. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. It's true, you gotta think of the loot. You gotta think of the loot. Oh, also, hello! Welcome, folks. No worries if you're only stopping by for a bit. I know it's really late for some of you folks. All these damn bats. Oh! Targeted the wrong one. That was my bad. Ugh. What is this horrible thing? Please tell me I have something around here. Okay, come here, come here. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, is there... I am not engaging with this unless I can find a checkpoint. Come on. Hot damn, that did a lot of damage. Oh, Spitter, how dare you avoid that? Oh my god, I did see Hachima's new outfit. It's perfect. Of course she decided to... she decided to just be the spider that she wanted to see in the world. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Okay. Oh, that was kind of silly of me. Okay. Oh, is there even anything over here? No. Okay. Yeah, no, it's absolutely gorgeous. It looks really good. It's like this beautiful, like, white and black dress with a bunch of spiders all over it. Fantastic. Oi, where'd you come from? Okay. There's gotta be a checkpoint around here. Ugh. Chewing through my energy shield so fast. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. Let's not get caught by two of these things at once. Oh, God. Come on. Let's go to the center. God, these things are very freeze resistant. Come on. What? Oh, those things aren't freeze resistant now. Okay. Okay, perfect. That's fine. Really? No checkpoint? Maybe I should just go for it then. Because those things are like good rares to get. I'm just gonna explore a little bit to this way. I am way too overly cautious of a person. Like, y'all have seen me handling all these mobs and stuff just fine, and I'm like, I gotta find a checkpoint before I deal with this. Okay, okay, now we're fine. Now if I die, I'll be teleported right there. Okay, let's run back and do this. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. So sometimes you'll run across these things. You really have to, like, unearth this. So I have to do 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Okay, good. I can actually get out now. Okay, let's grab. Ooh, that was the dude I meant to grab. He's not so bad. Ugh. Wonder if I can freeze him again. So you can see, if you ever get trapped in by something, if you just attack it a couple of times, you can get out. I don't need to. Okay, don't want to take that explosion. Okay, close. Oh, come on. It was targeting onto the sides, god damn it. Target onto him. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, something that unfortunately I have to pass along from our dear Snek mod Sky is that be very cautious after you defeat an enemy. Like if you defeat a boss or whatever, make sure that like if you're on fire or if you're being poisoned or something, make sure to deal with that first and keep an eye out on the ground in case there's still animations of attacks. You can die and you can be robbed of loot. So like be very careful. I think that optimally, I'm not sure if they'll fix it where, you know, you don't have to like run back and like redo a boss or whatever to like try and get some loot and whatever. But yeah, no, you know, the damage over time can be rough. Also, thank y'all. I appreciate the confidence boost. I should honestly like, oh, nice. I'm going to take that. I should be more confident in myself because like I'm doing aight. Doing aight. Let's go, let's go. There was a checkpoint this way, which is good. Let's see if we can't find some stuff this way. Oh, no! A bunch of dudes. Okay, I took out a decent chunk of them. Oh, wait. I'll take that orb. Bam. Okay. Doing good. Away we go. Oh my gosh. Lots of dudes. Let's not get shocked. Okay. We doing alright? Whew! Alrighty. You know, we really are getting all the orbs. It's dope. Okay, we're doing good. No! Okay, now we've got the execution stuff up. You can see we almost one-shot that Goliath. Oh, jeez. Corner blunted some of that damage. Oh, I'm too close to them. And then they go down. Sure, let's take a look at this mana flask. Identify. Increased amount recovered. I prefer faster recovery. I guess I could roll on it to get something else. I'll hold on to it. That's not terrible. Hello, winged horror. It's time to die. Okay, Goliath is doing good. Ooh. Alrighty. Oh, these spiders, god damn it. So many spiders, but you know, I will take them any day. Any day I will take these spiders over those stupid amulet scarabs. Those suck so bad. The amulet scarabs are primarily in Keth, which is like the center place of this area. Oh, it's so annoying. Those scarabs suck so bad. Okay. Oh. Gotta run! Gotta run. Alright, nothing doing this way. Alright. Oh, let's not get caught by that. Yep, come here. Ooh. Okay, there we go. But yeah, y'all can kind of see how, like, you just kind of get in a zone with this game. It's really easy to, like, have a lot of time pass really quickly. It's slightly alarming. But it's very fun. Big fan. You know, that's actually true. The exploding folks are pretty alright. If you just remember to roll out of the way before they get you, you're in a good spot. Nice. Oh, survivors. Okay. We doing alright. Oh, there was a guy behind me. That's why he was looking that way. Ugh. Damn spiders. Okay. Just defeat them with ice. It's a winning strategy. Oh my god. Oh, that's unsettling. Just being on their back like that. Okay. Okay, well. I'm sure that'll be fine. Doesn't seem like anything to be doing, so that's good. I can see, like, stuff floating around in the distance. Oh. That's terrifying. Okay. We're just gonna go this way. Sounds good. Sounds like the safe. Climbing on the backs of titans. How the Sneck has... Yeah, listen. I'm not tall, so I gotta LARP being tall. I gotta get on the backs of the titans and just, like, you know... show the world that the Sneck can be tall. Bunch of skeleton dudes. Let's go ahead and execute a couple of those real quick. Okay. Oh my god. Ugh, look at all the titans. It's kind of terrifying. Alrighty. I think these guys can probably get frozen. Yeah. Oh. Just had to get out from the middle of that. Oh, don't mind if I do. Grab some gold. The damn spiders. No! Yumie's experience in the Netherlands colorized. Listen. Oh god. I feel the most bad. I assume you're talking about me being around lots of tall people, and listen. It was very startling. So I lived in Germany for a while, but like I went over to the Netherlands and stuff and checked that out. But like, my god, people are so tall. People are bear tall. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. I had a bunch of friends that were so much taller than me. Oh god. It's insane, man. It's insane. I don't know how they get so tall. It's unacceptable. Whoa. What going on over here? Ooh, lots of spiders. Ooh, stop that. Stop that. Execute. Execute. Okay. Ooh. Oh god, they're like explodey and they're... Ugh. Ugh. Don't like that. Ugh. Doing good. Take down the big dudes. Oh my god. Yeah, let's not get hit by those. Ugh. These small dudes are so annoying. Stop that. Oi! Oi! How dare they? Yeah, I think we're looking for where there is a giant colossus cruising around here somewhere. And the other plan is just that we hang out for a little bit. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh my god, there's so many of these dudes. Good god. Yeah, it's why these games, I like showing y'all some grindy games, but I don't know that I'll stream them too much, because sometimes it do just be like this, where you just kind of cruise around a little bit. Just vibing. Fighting spiders. Lamenting how short you are. We're trying to find the manager. Yes, what's going on? Why are there so many tall people around here? Oh. Okay. It freaked me out for a second. There was light and there was a change in the music. Indeed, a Hafizatsu. I was actually worried that I would be able to pay attention and talk at the same time, but thankfully these enemies have not been that crazy. Let's go. I'll actually divvy up those points in a little bit here. Ugh. I actually think I forgot to do that when I leveled up earlier. Hey, you! None of that. Okay. Go grab that. Oh, God, we got some bats. Hello, bats! Let me kill you, and then I need to actually use my skill points. Like a good, responsible gamer. Okay, let's go up the skill tree. So y'all are gonna see live how weird this looks. Oh, I'm actually doing pretty good. Okay, so I want to make a cross over here. Actually, wait, no, I could do this and this. Do I want to take these at all? You forget. I thought you were just styling. We can pretend like I was. Increase spell damage. Unwielding a melee weapon. Maybe I just take the raw stats and just move up here faster. So maybe I do this and this. So I'll increase my dex and I'll increase my int, I think. Okay. So this is one of those things where, like, if I hold this, you can either allocate it. This top one is just so that it'll apply regardless of your build. But if you have like a profile one, or like a weapon 1 or a weapon 2, you can allocate it that way, but I want this for the whole thing, so yes. Let's just go select. I'm going to take some more dex, please. So you'll see on the right, these stats are gonna go crazy and they're not gonna show the right thing. So I'm gonna take some dex. Yes, apply changes. And then let's go apply int. Apply. So yeah, right now those stats are wrong. If I go over here, you can see I actually have 60 dex, 46 int, and 26 strength. Whereas on this screen, it says that I have 54 dex and 40 int, which is not right. That's not right. This is the correct one. I don't know why it's still like this on controller. This is only a controller PC issue. I don't know if the PlayStation folks have this, but it's weird. So anyway, that's what's going on here. But that's good. I'm well on my way to going to this tree and then unlocking this stuff. Okay. Where are we going? What we doing? I guess I'll go see what's up here. Let's connect these points. Nothing doing. Okay. Let's go back down this way. Do 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 do. You know, I don't know what my crit rate is. That was something that Bear and I were trying to search yesterday when I was going to look for stuff. Because for some reason it's not displayed as far as I can tell in some of this, which is very odd. I don't know why that is. Crit works in like a super weird way in this game where it like only applies to skills. So like if I look at, let me go, like particular skills. Oh, thank you. It's under each skill. Yes, that is correct. So I could take a look. Hold on. If I go to skills, then let's go see. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, you can see that I've got some things. So artificially, each of these is like a higher level than it actually is, because I think one piece of my gear increases my skills by quite a bit, which is cool. Which is awesome. Damn. Hold on, let's see. Advanced info. Let's look at Falling Thunder. Advanced info. Let's take a look. Critical hits. There we go. Okay. So yeah, I don't have too much critical right now. Like 16% is not like a ton. I want to increase that by quite a bit. But it's a decent amount of crit damage. I should make that a lot higher, but yeah. Very good question. Also, thank you for pointing out that it was within the skill menu. I was trying to find that earlier. There's a lot of like hidden depth in this game, so I appreciate that immensely. Okay, let's see. Where are we going? Oh, we're not going down this way. Let's go back up this way, I think. Let's go around the corner with the spooky music. That's definitely not super unsettling. Oh, it's another dead end. Okay. I think all roads are leading to the boss, and I don't like that. Okay, so I've explored most of everything over there. I can see across the way that that doesn't go anywhere. I can try the top right. But I don't think that actually goes anywhere. We'll go... I'm gonna go check this really quick, just to make sure this doesn't go anywhere. I think that's a dead end. Let's go make sure. Yes, that's a dead end. So yeah, y'all can see how absolutely enormous this is. Let's go... I'm gonna explore down here really quick. Ugh. We're gonna go past this checkpoint and we're gonna go head down, I think. Because we still got some more stuff down here. At this point, I'm committed. I think I'm gonna show you all a boss fight if I can find it. Oh, God. Yeah, no, we do need some bikes. I agree. It's been super funny because I've been playing this and Infinity Nikki. Which are two very, very, very different games. Very consuming of my time. Very fun to play. Oh, God. Oh my God, the music is changing. I hate that. Okay. Last place to check is down, so we're gonna go this way, make our way back down, and go check out this area. But yeah, we're actually gonna play some Infinity Nikki on stream. It's gonna be our Friday/Saturday stream for some of you folks. Okay. We got up this way. Dead end. Okay. Indeed, it's extremely comfy fashion. It's wonderful. Okay, I'm gonna take that because then I can use that to take those guys down. Okay. Oh, I hear something. I'm guessing it's down this way. Yes, explodey boys. Come here, explodey boys. Explodey boys. Come on. Alright, he didn't want to explode. I understand. It's respectable. Nikki's surprisingly good. I lost my shoes when I saw you post you were going to play it. Wow, what a coincidence. That's incredible. Oh. Alright, it's boss time. It's boss time. Oh God, I'm not nervous doing this in front of people. It's fine when I'm by myself because the only stakes is just to me. You know? It's just to me. Okay. It's time to rumble, Titan. Whew! Oh my God. Okay. Oh, let's not get caught by that. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Oh jeez, that looks bad. Oh, it's fun. Stuff falling from the ceiling. Oh God. Okay. Okay, let's get out of the way. You can see some of the stages collapsed. Oh my gosh. Let's not get that close. Okay. Okay. Okay, stuff is gonna fall from the ceiling. Okay. I really dislike how everything... Okay, let's avoid those. Okay. Oh my god. Well, don't get struck by the hand. Even with all of my armor, it's pretty powerful. He does have a power wash laser. He's just hitting the ceiling with that. Okay. Let's wait. Okay, I gotta be really cautious about that. That does so much damage. At least I can see where he's going to be doing it based on his arm. Okay, let's avoid these. Okay, let's get away. Okay, let's avoid. Ooh! Okay, get away, get away, get away. What he doing though? Why he hit the ground like that? Oh! Oh, that's new. Okay, avoid, avoid. Okay, let's get away from him. That was way too close for comfort. Okay, let's stay far away from him. Oh, I gotta get behind this. Okay. Okay, he's shooting the ceiling. Let's go ahead and replenish my mana a bit. Oh gosh. Whew. Oh gosh. Oh, let's get close to him for that, and then get away. Oh my god. Okay, gotta move. Okay, okay. Whew. Okay, we're doing okay, we're doing okay. Oh my god, why? Ah! 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 One more try. We got further than before, but he summoned the stupid bastards. The stupid bastards. I thought I only had to deal with the dude. Well, I'm gonna start off the fight with that. God damn it. My targeting wasn't working. I think my computer's a bit tired. I don't blame it. I'm making it stream and I'm making it deal with this boss at the same time. That's the real shit about why we're maybe gonna hold off after this. It's actually lagging on my side. Holy shit, that's lagging on my side. My poor computer, man, is struggling. It's struggling. let's replenish this. Let's get out of the way. I don't want to get stabbed. Okay, we're gonna do this. Okay, we're doing alright. Okay, he's hitting the ceiling. Okay, he's just over here making the god. No! Okay, we're gonna go one more time, but unfortunately, we might be defeated by the sheer processing power it requires to stream this. With how much YouTube is struggling recently, this might be too much. It's like lagging like almost a full second behind on my side. Oh my god. So by the time I have to like predict his moves, which is really hard. Okay, well, we just stay over here. At least y'all finally get to see a boss fight, and you can see that they're very hard. Screw you. Okay, we're just gonna roll over here. Imagine if you were playing Sorceress. Yeah, that's the thing. When I watched Bear play this, oh my god. The poor dude. There were so many particles on screen. Oh my gosh. Hitting the ceiling, hitting the ceiling. Backing away. Oh my god. My poor PC. Hang in there, PC. This is a high-end PC, but this is a lot to deal with. Okay, let's get over here. Hello, I'm fighting the Colossus and my poor PC is just having a hell of a time.
Really?
Yeah, well, it's because I'm streaming at the same time. So I'm like getting like
I was gonna say you're way better spec'd up than I am, and I didn't have a hard time running it.
Oh yeah, no, it's a problem of like the actual game is lagging.
Oh, network issue.
Yeah, it's a lot. Oh, you think it's a network issue? That could be.
Oh, yeah, over half demands on You're not maxing at your range on your...
Okay, let's not get hit with that.
Alright,
Yeah, you can hang out and watch as I die.
No, I got it.
Alright, oh, how's the sync, by the way? Is it okay? Alright, sounds good, sounds good. Thank you. He's gonna summon the little dudes. Ah! Oh god. God, I want to keep going, but it's too much. It's not being able to like see actually having the actually having it lag on my side is really hard. It's really hard. Yeah, no, the sword one-shots everything. Oh god. Okay, we'll give it one more shot, I say. Poor bear listening to me shrieking as this stupid thing is just giving me a hell of a time. Oh yeah, so our sink just broke. It's leaking. Oh my gosh. Well, maybe that's not the worst actually. Maybe I should let him scoop me up. Ooh, Oh. This dude. Oh god, you played a warrior with a tanky build and you still got one shot? Yeah, no, it's a hell of a thing, man. That's a titan. Well, at least y'all have been able to see that I can play this game. So even if I'm struggling with this boss as a result of just my poor PC, I just can't dodge fast enough. I just can't dodge fast enough. I know the chunky crits are it's great. It's absolutely great. Okay, well, I'm sorry that we were defeated by the network. But I will persevere. I will defeat this dude. Yeah, no, you can go with a glass cannon build, just something that will do a lot of damage, and then like be able to deal with it. But at least I've shown that I can play this game, so I don't feel so bad. Oh my god, this is just ridiculous, man. Hey y'all, oh my god, Magical, thank you for the gifted memberships. I'm sorry that the stream had such a sad closing. But y'all have been fantastic. Y'all got to see a whole bunch of this game, as well as like some of the difficulties of it. Unfortunately, this is one of I actually anticipated the game was gonna crash during a boss fight, which is kind of why I was dreading it. Like, I was worried that the boss fight was gonna result in a bunch of like game crashes. And I didn't want that. Oh, thank you. Emotional support memberships. Thank you all for believing in the path of the Yumie with my beautiful, beautiful monk. Yeah, no, besides that, we haven't had other tech issues. It's just like a beefy game with like a rough YouTube connection, and it's just like a lot. It's just a lot for it all to handle. So thank you all so much for your patience. I hope this was helpful for seeing how to build stuff, as well as what you can do in this game. I'm sorry I wasn't able to beat the boss. I should have picked an easier boss to show you all, because Bear had a hell of a time beating this boss too. You know what? Tsukitsune, thank you. I'll take that. I was defeated by the internet, not the boss. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Oh, what I should say, it is a beefy game, but if you do have a lower end PC or a Steam Deck, it still runs. It's just like, it actually requires a lot of resources on your PC to run such a big game like this and to stream at the same time. There's some things that could maybe help with that. I don't know. We'll have to see as the year of the snake rolls around. I don't know. It could be something in the works. But in the meantime, oh, thank you. I appreciate you all so much. Oh, y'all are fantastic. Thank you. And yeah, if you all, like, it is $30 right now, which is non-trivial. That's like a chunk of change to drop on a game. If you want to just wait until the full release of this to play it for free, you can totally do that. So no worries whatsoever. And yeah, welcome to all of the new members. You all are fantastic. I will have actually 2 member streams coming up here. We got one next week, which is an Ask Yumie Anything. There's a thing on the community page for members where there's a link to that where you can submit questions. And then we're going to watch a bunch of cheesy Christmas films. So, oh, y'all are very sweet. Thank you. And here's the thing, y'all are doing fantastic too. This is a hard game, man. This is a hard game. Especially when the internet decides to conspire against me. But yeah, no, here's the thing. It is true. Like $30 for a game that's this crazy is kind of wild. You can see it didn't actually crash at all the whole time, which is great. So I'm really happy with that. It's just a lot to stream it on top of everything else. Because that was the first time that we were really starting to see like some weird issues with that. So yeah. I'm glad I was able to show you all so much of this. Thank you all so much for joining me. Later this week, we will play some Infinity Nikki, and we'll also play some Blue Archive. I'm throwing in the towel. The lost, like, frames is like a second or so. So, like, I have to predict the boss's movements way too much, and I just die. So we calling it. We calling it here. Oh yeah. Did you want to? I don't know if you wanted to give any like extra pieces of advice or whatever.
I was briefly looking at the chat. Shout out. We're playing on PC, and I think it's a good experience there. But this is available on consoles, and
Yep.
if that's more attainable to you or within grasp, I think that's a more reasonable ask than having a gaming PC.
Yeah.
The other note, I was going to ask, are you sure this is a resource? Have you pulled up your control tab to see what's juiced here? Because I have a hard time believing your hardware's maxed out.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I figure we'll troubleshoot it afterwards just to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think like a half an hour ago I was starting to lose some frames like in the game itself. So I suspected that it was just that I'm trying to stream at the same time. I've heard that from some other folks, so.
Right. I have a hard time believing that it's,
I know, right?
It's your actual hardware. I'm guessing it's a
network issue.
Yeah.
That actually, you know what? That's probably fair, but that's true. I did get defeated by by the network. But yeah, no, that's a fair point. There's a lot of people trying to play.
The real takeaway behind all of this, kids, is have a fiber network.
God.
Don't live out in telephone country or you're using copper. Give it a real fiber connection.
Yeah, no, completely agreed. Oh god. Oh, but yeah, y'all are awesome. Thanks so much for joining us for this. Thanks, Bear, for coming in to provide advice. A lot of the things that I know, like tips and tricks, I've picked up from Bear, who has played a lot more of these games. Whereas I played a lot of WoW. I massively prefer this to WoW. It's good.
I guess that's an interesting transition point, is the difference between you being a WoW person and a Diablo person is that one of them had cute pets, and that's the life that you chose.
Listen, the cute pets were important. This is why I picked WoW.
And that's why you're playing the game that you can't explain to me other than saying it's a game about outfits later this week.
It is a game about outfits. You get to look super cool, and I don't know. That is kind of it. It's a game about outfits. Oh god. Oh, well, thank you all. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you folks for some more streams later this week. Alrighty, folks. Bye for now. Tasty, tasty bone marrow for the sands. Bye.